Avtar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Jai Baba, everyone. Welcome to our simple celebration of our 6th year anniversary. We'll see if the crowds are still coming. I think it's going to be a nice, quiet event. We're at that point in life. People are like, yeah, we know it's good. I thought I'd start with a song. Apologies to those listening to the recording. My voice is a little pollinated. The pine pollen is in full force. Hold on to me. I will always be here. Hold on to me. I will always help you. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. I am in your silence, closer than your breath. I am the deepest love you've ever felt. Hold on to me. I will always hold you. Hold on to me. I will always love you. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. The space between your words, infinite patience. I am the love that is your core. Hold on to me. I will always see you. Hold on to me. I will always hear you. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. I will always be here. Hold on to me. I will always help you. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. I am in your silence, closer than your breath. I am the deepest love you've ever felt. Hold on to me. I will always love you. Hold on to me. I will always hold you. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. I am love, pure love. You are love. Jai Baba.
Such a beautiful one. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, I put my ukulele down. Jai Baba. I thought I'd share a few words about what I've been thinking about these days, in a larger sense, that is. So, I titled this little talk, The Perfectness of Our Imperfection. Jai Meher Baba to each and every one of you. It's tremendously exciting to welcome you to our celebration of 6 years of Zooming together. For those who do not know me, My name is Angela Lee Chen, and I'm the founder with Meher Baba and coordinator of Baba Zoom. I'd like to share a few words with you before we open the meeting to sharing. For the past few months, I've been deeply contemplating human imperfection and the perfectness of that imperfection. As you know, Baba Zoom is a very come-as-you-are environment within which we still try to be as loving as possible. As such, we do not audition readers, speakers, or musicians for a certain level of accomplishment, but rather encourage enthusiasm and heart. We do not choose hosts primarily for their technical abilities. Rather, we encourage passion and joy in the work first and train the skills after. We do not much edit our recordings, but rather allow the live quality of the interactions and offerings to stand on their own as much as appropriate. Although we appreciate these recordings now, I believe we will appreciate them more and more with time, both for their authenticity and because Meher Baba's words and message will inevitably become more formalized over time. All this to contrast with striving for perfection. As humans, we admire perfection. Some of us may even equate perfection in any given arena, a quality that makes for a superior person. However, it's the discipline, sweat equity, and lessons learned along the way that makes perfection meaningful. In other words, the path to perfection is where the value lies. I would argue that the lessons learned along that path are a microcosm of the grander lessons of the spiritual path. But others place perfection so high that the pretense of it is sufficient to impart importance. I refer to posers and wannabes, and in this increasingly digital world, I also refer to the relatively instant quality of AI production of flawless music, beautiful artwork, or intricate animations. For sure, the creativity and vision are there, but the work of perfecting, the path of discipline, the sweat of long hours of practice, those are missing. Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of using technology to achieve our goals. After all, this is how Baba Zoom was born. But even more than achieving the goal, I admire the effort along the way, the feedback of trial and error, the forging of creative courage. These attributes help us in our ultimate goal of God realization. Meher Baba talks about self-realization being like drops of water flowing into the ocean. Eventually, we all get there. But it isn't enough to simply drift on the current. I believe there are ways we can help propel ourselves forward. How we achieve perfection is by embracing our imperfection. That and vulnerability of our human condition be exposed, explored, self-accepted, and ultimately self-loved, because we are God in human form. Our imperfection is precisely and awesomely made. In minding our imperfections, we learn more about the innate perfection underneath everything. Once we find that truth within ourselves, to use Meher Baba's words, we can share the fragrance of that inner attainment for the guidance of others by expressing in the world of forms truth, love, purity, and beauty. This is the soul game that has any intrinsic and absolute worth. I aspire that Baba Zoom encourages and promotes nothing less than the exploration of that inner essence of all being and significance. Cheers to everyone who participates in the greatest game on earth, and here's to many more years of Zooming together. We now open the floor to sharing about Baba Zoom. Maybe you can share about how you found Baba Zoom and what it has come to mean to you over time. Jai Meher Baba. Jai Baba. All right, we'll take hands. I think that Pam and Ron wanted to go first, if that's all right with people. Pam, why don't you go?
We have lots of pollen here too, so lots of phlegm and morning coughing, but we get through it. I'm not sure how I discovered Baba Zoom, but I'm glad I did because it's been a really good forum for me to, because I'm constantly writing new songs and so I get to play them for people that normally wouldn't hear them, and it's a much wider audience than my two Zoom groups that I have during the week, which is my Florida group and my Buffaloes group. But anyway, it's great. And you guys are always been supportive of my music and me. And when I lost my husband, you were there for me. So, and my husband Danny also loved Baba Zoom. We used to play our songs on it before he passed. So it's been a great ride so far, and I hope to keep uh, visiting you guys and sharing with you and listening to your songs. And so thank you all, especially Angela, for bringing us together. This song I wrote in October of last year, but it's been ringing through my mind constantly because of the things going on out in the country, in the world. It's called "Worries Go to Baba," and it came from uh, my perpetual calendar, January 25th. Baba says, I advise you to be at peace and remain quiet in the face of any agitation, any worry, and any calamity. Do not allow such thoughts to enter your mind, but push them towards me, saying, Go to Baba. If you follow my advice, things will turn out fine. So every time I get a worry, I just say, Go to Baba. Worries about my cat? Go to Baba. Worries about the government? Go to Baba. Worries about the future? Go to Baba, etc. Worry never did anybody any good. It steals your joy like nothing else could. If you find yourself worrying about the future, Mayor Baba wants to help. Just tell those worries to go away. Pass them on to him, here's what you ought to say. Go to Baba, 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 go to Baba. Worries about the future, go to Baba. Well, I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. And when I imagine all that could go wrong, I find myself singing this bouncy little song. Go to Baba, 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 ah, go to Baba, go to Baba. Worries about tomorrow, go to Baba. So trust him when dark clouds assail you. Trust him when your faith is small. Trust him when simply to trust him is the hardest thing of all. Go to Baba, 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 ah, go to Baba, go to Baba. Worries about tomorrow, go to Baba. go to Baba, ah, go to Baba, ah, go to Baba, go to Baba, go to Baba, ah, go to Baba, go to Baba, ah. Worries about anything, go to Baba. God is taking care of everything. 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 Jai Baba.
Fabulous song.
It was timely. Definitely timely.
Since there's not a lot of people, we'll come back for multiple rounds. Um, yeah, we'll come back. So, Ron, you're up.
I'm up. Okay, I have
Or down.
several different things to share if it comes if there's enough time and all. But the first thing I wanted to do was offer a special something special to all the people who have attended this this program today. I really appreciate uh, Baba Zoom and all the people who have found that they love attending different things. And yesterday I attended a small Baba Zoom meeting, very lovely meeting as usual, and I shared something with the people there, and one of them was Betty. So Betty already knows these special things that I want to let people in on. Um, so we know that dogs and cats over the millennia have become very friendly with us human beings, right? And they really have served us, and we've served them, and it's a nice relationship. But there's a little bit more to it. That's kind of a secret knowledge, which is how much they can help people to love God more. And and if we listen closely, we can figure it out. So, for instance, the cat will come up and he'll remind us, me, ow. While the dog will also have something to offer, and the dog says, bow, wow.
It's great.
Now, there's one other thing that some people know. Some people know this, but Baba lovers have a favorite musical instrument. This is this is in riddle form. Who knows besides Betty? Betty knows the answer to this. Does anybody know what the Baba lover's favorite musical instrument is? Raise your hand. No? Okay. Well, I'll have to tell you, it's the tuba. Baba lovers love that tuba because it's two bas, and that makes Baba. So there you go.
Excellent.
Yeah. Anyway, I pulled that one out from decades ago. Anyhow, I you want me to sing a song too? Um,
Yes,
all right,
please.
all right. This song came to my mind when you were talking about the haircuts earlier, before some of the people have arrived. Angela's got a new haircut, and it reminded me that I had a haircut a couple of years ago that was like shorter than since I had been like 10 years old or something. Um, and it was fun. It was fun, and it reminded me of this song. Before you leave these portals to meet with less fortunate mortals, there's just one final message I would give to you. We all have learned reliance on the sacred teachings of science. So I hope through life you never will decline, in spite of Philistine defiance, to do what all good scientists do. Experiment. Make it your motto day and night. Experiment, and it will lead you to the light. The apple on the top of the tree is never too high to achieve. So take an example from Eve. Experiment. Be curious, though interfering friends may frown. Get furious at each attempt to hold you down. If this advice you'll always employ, the future can offer you infinite joy and merriment. Experiment, and you'll see. J. Baba.
Wonderful wisdom. That's so fun.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
fun.
that song. If you don't know, is from Cole Porter.
Oh, is it really? Oh,
Yeah.
fabulous. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Cole Porter wrote amazing songs. Michal.
Hi, everyone. That was a fun song. My mother used to say, curiosity killed the cat. So it has two ways. I mean, Eve, she ate the apple, but she experimented. That's where we are, because of that experiment. So is it good or bad? I don't know. I was thinking about today and what to say, and all that I think that Baba Zoom is a wower, still a wower, because it is a platform all to itself, different than any other platform of Baba community or meetings or Sahabas or anything. It's a place where anyone can come in from anywhere in the world, whether they live with a Baba community or don't live with a Baba community. They can have a meeting with Baba people and do things that they enjoy together with other people who enjoy the same things. So it's so unique because when we did have a group here, everyone had their own taste. So someone liked the arati and someone didn't like the arati, and someone liked to read the Baba books and someone didn't like to read Baba books, and someone wanted to sit in just a friendship in a coffee place. So it doesn't mean that if you have a community of Baba close to you, it means that you can really enjoy what your heart seeks. And in this platform, you can, because you open a Zoom that you like or that others like, and then you can join. And there's no forcing you to join. There's no group management. You can just go on and enjoy, or you can go out at any time. You can be in a closed window. You can participate or not participate. And it's all over the world. I mean, we're meeting people from all over the world in the same time. No space, no time, like Baba says. So it's actually in some completely other dimension than the physical. And so it is so important. I just read in Lord Meher where Baba says how important it is there are groups. He said there are groups for those people who really want and need this group, who really want to come and join. And the group heads should be really loving and not competitive. And this is exactly what is happening here. So this is a gem of a place for the community all over the world. And I wouldn't know any one of you, actually any one of you, without this Zoom. I got to know so many people. And look at my state when our place is so vulnerable in the Middle East, in the middle of war, in the middle of missiles, in Iran, in Israel, in other countries in the Middle East, in all this terror that Pam was singing about. Go to Baba, go to Baba, go to Baba. Um, I feel I'm getting so much support from all the people who know me, you know, just thinking to send love and to see how I am in all this thing and to see how our friends are in Iran, because we have many Baba friends in Iran. And of course, these beautiful people who want not to have this regime over their heads. And us beautiful people here in Israel who don't want to have this government over our heads. So it's also a place to share that, because if you just read the news, you will think that Israel is horrible because of Netanyahu, or you would think that Hezbollah or Iran is all dark, which is not. And so you get to know the people and the voices and the hearts here too. And I'm not the only one who's thinking what I'm thinking, of course. So it took a long time till the news brought our demonstrations to all of you in the world. Um, but yes, go to Baba, because this morning I woke up and I said, I really don't know what's happening. You can't really know what's happening. You can't really know what Baba is doing now. For sure, Baba is involved, very much involved, and not only he, but a lot of light forces are involved here in the world and out of the world. So you can't tell who's the good guys, who the bad guys are anymore. It's so mixed up. But I know that Baba is very, very able, very, very able. And he has proved that in his life, and he has proved that to us who met him not in his body, to each one of us in our difficulties. So I'm totally trusting him. So I want to sing. Baba suggested that I sing the Israeli arati. And actually, when I'm thinking of what I see as my Israeli arati, and when I was thinking about the song, then all it says is, sorry, I'm coughing too. um, it's actually not a geographical place. I mean, it's talking about this specific, beautiful geography of this amazing, beautiful country. But it is quite general, and it can be adapted to any place in the world that is so beautifully created for us. And I really wish this world to heal the creation too. It says, God, oh God, may it never end. The sand in the sea, the rustling of the waves, the shimmering of the sky, and the prayers of men, and I would say women, because it's very important to add women and not include us only in the mankind, but in the man-woman kind. Jai Baba. Over Batar Mer Baba Ki Jai. Eli, Eli, שלא ייגמר לעולם. החול והים רישו של המים בהרק השמיים תפילת האדם החול והים ומרבת ומרסד שלך מהר בבה ימה אהבתך והסמדי שלך תודה רבה. Thank you for Marazad. Thank you for Marabad. Thank you for the Samadhi. The whole ocean of love is pouring out into the world from the Samadhi every day throughout. Thank you, Baba. Che Baba.
Beautiful. Thank you, Michal. Yeah. A powerful share. Thank you. Sometimes we go about our daily lives and we have to realize that other people are living through some very crazy times. Meher?
Sending love to all of them is very, very powerful. Even if they don't know you and you send them love, it reaches and it helps to uplift the hearts and to strengthen the people through what they're going through.
Jai Baba.
Okay, I'll say a little words and a few words and then I will say a song. Baba's this platform on Baba Zoom is a very heart-touching thing. I think many of us have come into the fold of Baba's more and more and feel the presence of Baba closer to us also. And when we read or sing or whatever we have to do with Baba, there's a great this thing, like I'm right here of course in Bombay and I go very often to the Samadhi. I go as how much as I can go, I just go there. And I find a big blessing when I go there with Baba. His presence is there with me and the joy what he gives me of Baba Zoom is a different feeling I always have. Every time I put Baba Zoom, I feel there's something different. And I have this thing I love my morning artis in different ways. And I love my night arti groups in a different ways. And it really has this thing. And this time I had been to Mehrabad and I met Prakash and he said, what is your feeling about Baba? I said, Baba has brought me again here to the Samadhi. He says, I know the way you're feeling, your thing has changed. I said, yes, it has. What was depressing me, Baba has pulled me out. Anyway, I'm going to sing a song which I got from Prakash, which I want to sing. It's called Drinking Deep. It's by Ted. Drinking deep, drinking liquid light of his love. Bask in the sunshine of his grace. Melt your hearts in the joy of presence. Drown in the beauty of his face. Mer Baba, beloved companion, Mer Baba, the one real friend. Place your life in his lovely hands. Trust him, he is God, he is true. Call on him every time you call on him. You will find her right there with you. Mer Baba, beloved companion, Mer Baba, the one real friend. He is here, he is true, coming your answer to your call. Don't let him ever slip away. Hold him tight while you sing all your might. Avatar Mer Baba ki jai. Mer Baba, beloved companion. Mer Baba, the real one friend. coming answer to your call. Don't let him slip away. Hold him tight while you sing with all your might. Avtar mein Baba ki jai, Avtar mein Baba ki jai, Avtar mein Baba ki jai. Jai Baba.
So good. Thank you, Meher. Yeah, it is a beautiful thing that we can get together from all across the world to share Baba. Diana, you're up next.
Okay. Um, I love everything that's been said so far and agree with absolutely everything. For my part, I really need to have a Baba community nearby. I live in I lived in Cincinnati over 25 years ago for about 3 years, and there were maybe two people, and I made the most of them, but there's just so much you can do when you don't have a large, community. And it's so wonderful to know all of you and to spend time with all of you. Um, and I think that's what matters most to me, because not only are we together in this group today, but throughout the week, there are all these, we gather in different configurations, some few, smaller groups, some larger groups doing different activities. And that's just so special. So there, to be able to come together so often in the week and with so many different wonderful people and to remember Baba in different ways, I really treasure that. I'm also thinking about, um, and sometimes we have to work things out together. And I'm reminded of what I think what Phyllis Frederick used to say is that Baba wanted people to work together in groups, in harmony. And we have this opportunity together to be in harmony. And that's a very, very important thing. I think certainly for me individually, I would hazard to say for most everybody individually. Um, and and that's really, I'm here every day, every day, and it's just really, really wonderful. And I thank you, Baba and Angela, for getting together to work this out. Say, Baba.
Yeah, thank you, Diana. There's a core group of people who come very, very regularly, and you are just a stalwart in our meeting and for hosting so much and filling in where needed and jumping in where you can. Fantastic. Thank you, Diana. Betty. You're muted, Betty.
Sorry. Uh, by the way, you're a little wavery there, just so you know, your internet. We
Oh,
have
is it so?
oh, what to do? We have several people recording, I see, so we're good. Just so you know. Um, yeah, what to say? In spite of wavery, in spite of all the wavery internet and all the glitches that happen, oh my goodness, this has been a whole um, it's been a wonderful family over the years. Um, I can't imagine where I'm here every day, as Diana is. I wake up in the morning and let's see what look to Baba Zoom for my schedule. Um, Personally, it's been an opportunity to overcome fear. I would say I was pretty nervous and scared in the beginning. uh, and Baba just continually offers me new opportunities to some scary thing upon more scary things. And I'm so at home here now. Uh, um,
I think that's it. It not only it's an opportunity for personal growth and development, and it's a it's a wonderful world of friends. Mhm. So I do have a song to sing. Um, it's Jim Myers. Don't worry, be happy. Ah, here's a little song Bobby McFerrin wrote. He got it from Mayor Baba, note for note. Don't worry, be happy. Through many lifetimes we face some troubles, but when you worry, Baba says it makes them double. Don't worry, be happy. Oh dear. Avatar, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Avatar, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Oh, stress and strife will is in your head. Just remember what Baba said. Don't worry, be happy. The ego mind has got to go, 'cause all this illusion is a passing show. Don't worry, be happy. Avatar, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Baba says to remain afloat, you have to have a cheerful boat. Don't worry, be happy. When you repeat Meher Baba's name, he's right there to help you win the game. Don't worry, be happy. Avatar Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Avatar Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Real happiness comes from helping others. We all are one, we are sisters and brothers. Don't worry, be happy. So turn your frown into a smile and repeat Baba's name all the while. Don't worry, be happy. Avatar Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Avatar Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Oh, sing his name both day and night, and everything's gonna be all right. Don't worry, be happy. Avatar Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Avatar Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba. Don't worry, be happy. I want to show you. I just happened to put on this t-shirt today. I have a whole collection of t-shirts, as I'm sure many of you do. Thanks to Baba Zoom. God is love.
Yay!
Angela, big thanks to you too for everything you've done.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Baba.
Betty, when you say that you're home here, well, you make it home for hundreds of other people, so it's your warmth and your love and your willingness to listen and your empathy. You are such a giver. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh,
Couldn't
Dito that.
and her memory of people's names and relationships, and it's unbelievable. Unreal.
Put it this way, she would be our lifeline call if we had a question.
She's like a whole library all in one woman.
You've been around, you have to just be around a while. I don't know how long and I don't know how I got here, Angela.
Yeah, how did you find
I
Baba Zoom? It was early.
He was, yeah. Yeah, it's been a ride. It's been wonderful. I don't know where you get I don't know if Baba gives it to you. Where you, where do you get that energy?
Well, I definitely get
Angela,
inspiration.
Angela, I know we have hands raised, but I would welcome you telling the story about what happened the very first time you broadcast. Who was there? What was the subject?
Yeah.
How it started to snowball?
So, uh, so there's a bunch of different threads that came together, all in this one entity that we now call Babazoom. So at the time of COVID, I was actually the presiding officer of the Circle of Friends. Eventually, I couldn't do both. I couldn't run Babazoom and manage a physical center as well. It was too schizophrenic. It was a lot of responsibility. You know what I mean? Like this is a whole Babazoom became a whole center in itself, as you all know. So yeah, so it started as a wing of the Circle of Friends because of my initiative, Baba's initiative. So the first thought when COVID happened was, golly, centers closed, the Meher Spiritual Center's closed. The Circle of Friends had to close because for about 6 weeks, the entire mall was closed, the mall that the Circle of Friends is situated in. So then I thought, well, maybe people are just as anxious as I am about what's coming down the pike. What do we do and how do we meet? And so I proposed a Zoom meeting, and so that was the very first one. Was just a community gathering to talk about the pandemic and how it's going to affect us and what can we do. And then I thought at that time, well, it doesn't have to be limited to locals. And on top of that, I almost immediately had the follow-up thought that various meetings that happened regularly at the Circle of Friends could now happen on Zoom. So one of those first meetings was Jeff Wolverton's meeting, and his relationship to technology was not that friendly. So Peter Goodman helped a lot with getting him set up so he could turn on his computer and just go right to Zoom. So amazingly, the very, very, very first meeting was like, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 people. But the second Jeff showed up and did his first effort in grace online, it was like 70 people showed up. I don't even know. I mean, we sent out emails, but emails must have gone farther and farther than we thought, It must have just been like forwarded, because out of almost nothing, we had people coming. I think I started, because the Samadhi was closed too. I think I started with the idea of doing an online RT almost the same weekend. I think the very first one was like 3 days after the first COVID meeting. And from the beginning, one of the things that's amazing about RT to me is that, firstly, it's every day, twice a day. That's a major commitment. And at the very beginning, I actually attended all of them for 2 whole years. 9 a.m., 9 p.m. in a person's life is not that easy. When we were closed for COVID, it wasn't that hard. But then I started working, and then, you get invited to a dinner party. I wanted to be home, and Cliff would be like, oh my God, what? Again? Every night? So yeah, like within 3 days of starting the very first meeting, I thought, well, we'll have RT. And my initial thought was we would just continue it as long as possible, and whatever, if people got tired of it, we'll just stop. And 6 years later, we're still going strong. And the hosts don't want to quit. And even when the attendance is low, we're like, no, we're keeping on going. We'll find a way. It continues. I think it's now 4,500 continuous RTs, not that I'm counting. So yeah, the other thing that's amazing about RT is, I feel like it's very much the core, the beating heart of Baba Zoom, right? Because there's a group of regulars who then attend other meetings, but there's a way in which RT kind of ties everything together. So whether you attend or not, it's still like a thread that runs through. The amazing thing to me is that from the beginning, we would vary from about, maybe at our low, we'd have like 6, 8 people by the time RT is over. To the most was, well, there was one time that we had a combined thing where it was maybe 30 people in RT. So that's like been the max, right? No matter how much I push it, RT doesn't increase in size. And no matter how much I don't push it, RT has never decreased in size. You know what I mean? Like, from the day it started, there was like 6, 10 people for the mornings and then like 15 people for the evenings. Well, now it's sort of switched, and now it's more in the evenings and less in the mornings. But it's still like 6 to 15 people that come to RT every day, twice a day. Different sets of people, but we've had the same numbers. It's like no matter how much I promote it, it's still the same. No matter how much I just let it be, it's still the same. It's Baba's blessing. That's been something so interesting to me about Baba Zoom, is that it's really been like whatever size Baba wants it. Like no matter how much I press and tell everyone, there's still every single day people who've never heard of it. It's not their time. And then on the flip side, I have people who are like Betty, right? They live their whole week around like what's going to go down on Baba Zoom. And so we're here for those who are here for us, and we're here for those who are not here for us. We're here for everybody. But our actual attendance is whoever wants to come. Well, anyway, that's a quick synopsis of the beginning of Baba Zoom. Yeah, for a while there, every day I'd wake up and Bob would be putting me on the hot spot with like, hey, how about musicians? Okay, let's have a music series. Okay, the next morning we'd be like, how about artists? And we tried to do an artist series. And how about talks by all the people who can give a talk? And they don't even have to travel. How amazing. Charles Haynes and Erwin Luck. And I tried to get them regular every week, but no, they don't want to. So like, whenever, it's fine. And then because we record, then our audience is bigger that way. It's just, all of it was so inspired, so Baba-ful, and volunteers showed up, and I haven't had to do all of it alone, between all of you helping out and Baba inspiring others, and the whole thing. When like volunteers would peter out, somehow Baba would throw in some more. And so I really think that that's a good sign, you know what I mean, when volunteers are motivated. And I also think that there's this quality to a lot of Baba organizations. Well, there's a few qualities that I could mention. But anyway, there's this quality about Baba organizations that worry about when will the young people take over. And I decided very early on that it's us who will take over, whatever age you are. You know what I mean? It's us, like 80-year-old, octogenarians like Betty, not to mention your age. and young people, if they want to show up, great. Like whatever age you are, we're gonna take over Baba Zoom, and whoever we are is who we are. That's sort of my bottom line, right? And if we all are just too tired, well, we'll just stop. That's okay. But as minimally, like I try to make every part of it as minimally heavy, as light as possible, right? And so every person's part is a piece of the whole, including mine, right? I could maintain this rate of work indefinitely. And I hope that whoever is feeling overwhelmed, we find ways to support you so that you don't feel overwhelmed. So that's how we work. That's how it's happened. Lots of teamwork. All right, I'll stop now. There's plenty more to say, but ask me questions if you want to know more. Susan, your hand was up.
Yeah. Well, Baba Zoom, I haven't really participated a whole lot, but it has been very meaningful to me, and I appreciate it. I guess related to something that Mikhail said, that even if you have local people, you're not necessarily in sync with them. And this is not meant to be a commentary on the local group, but Baba Zoom people seem to be particularly heartful. And so I've appreciated that. I guess the thing that I got the most out of was when I did my own writing group, which I did for about 6 months. And, at the time, I felt like it really wasn't a success because only a few people came each time. But actually, looking back, it was really wonderful, and it gave a chance for some really deep sharing and intimate sharing and wonderful story sharing among the people who were there. And I most especially appreciate my most regular person was Tina Holmes. And it gave me a chance to get to know Tina, who later came to visit. And I saw her in Boston in person, and that was wonderful. And another thing that I really loved was the Shy People's concert. And I'm not going to share a song like so many of you because I'm still shy and I'm also a perfectionist. And so thanks for your message this morning, Angela. But I want to put in a plug to start that up again because I don't really understand why it fizzled out. And I want more of the Shy People's concert. And another thing that I participated in that was absolutely amazing that I also want to put a plug in for is the Feelings group, which I really only got to go to a few times before it closed down. But that was completely amazing to me because it just cut through, you all know what I'm talking about, the Baba Baba, everything is wonderful stuff, and provided a space for authenticity, which I think is so important. So I really, really, really would love for that to get going again. I also have appreciated the merchandise, and I have here, I don't know if you could see, wait, you can't really see it. It's Baba and the monkey. I have coffee every morning with Baba and the monkey, and I love that. My non-Baba husband loves and lives in some of the t-shirts. So anyway. And I also wanted to just say to Michal that I was just so moved by everything, your whole sharing, not just the song, but also everything that you said. My heart is with you, and everything you're going through. And I was also really, really touched by, I did not know that there was an Israeli arty. And for me, I know lots of Hebrew songs praising God, but I never heard a Hebrew song directed directly to Baba, and that was very, very moving. Thank you so much. Okay, that's all I have to say for now. Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, we're definitely looking forward to you starting up some of these groups again. Let's go. We'll provide support,
You got it, Shy People. We'll
Yay,
do it.
Shy People. Yeah, I'm a big fan. That kind of embodies what Baba Zoom is about. Getting shy people to sing on Baba Zoom is awesome. All right, Diane and Terry.
Oof. I don't even know where to begin. We know that Marta from Santa Barbara brought us to Baba and Baba Zoom, and it's become part of our life cycle. In fact, our child is moving back home, and Diane couldn't, have her move here without telling her how connected we are and how we're committed. It doesn't mean that we can't have an evening meal once in a while, but that we, when it's 6 o'clock, we're on Zoom, whether it's Artie or it's, another group, but it all came from this. I think the part of it that feels so amazing to me is the friends that we've made. It doesn't even feel like friends. It feels like seriously like family. There's an intimacy that we've shared that I don't even know that some of us share with their own family. and we've just gotten so down to our hearts with each other. It's just been so beautiful. And then Diane calls it Zooming, but when we get to meet these people in human form and go to different, other Baba functions, it's like one time when we went to the Mayor Center, we walked into a function and people stood up and clapped for us. I didn't even know any of them. It was like amazing. Like they knew me through Baba Zoom, but I didn't know them. And then I had this whole treat of sitting down with all these young people and just loving them all, and we stay in touch and they write to us and tell us what's going on and their new dating thing and their, the new babies and, you know, it's unbelievable. And then we get to meet the babies and hold them and you say there's no coming up Baba lovers? Of course there are. Plus we're all over the world. We've traveled with friends we've made here and we've met them in Italy, from India and England. It's unreal what we've done. Just unreal. It's opened our whole life in a way. And the timing Baba had that it should all happen when it was time for us to let go of working. And I can't say enough about this, Angela. You know how I feel about you and the work that you've done. I think everyone knows how I feel. It's just an amazing situation. I've got to be with Pammy, I've got to be with Ron, I've got to be with Betty, I've got to be with Angela. It's unreal. I mean, and it's not like you run in together and, oh, hi. It's like you know each other. It's deep, and then it's so deep, and it's so beautiful. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Angela, and of course, Baba. Baba, Baba, Baba. Your turn.
So it's amazing. I think after 38 years, there's a reason we think alike so much. She hit all the major points that I had been thinking of. So let me go back and take this one. I say that Baba Zoom is the intersection of spirituality and psychology, where they meet. Because depending on what the program is, it can elicit both. From our Friday morning chair yoga from a woman who lives in northwestern England. I can't tell you, if you're not coming to it, and I know y'all who do come, it's the most fabulous thing in the morning. An hour of exercising with Baba in mind. Even the breathing is with Baba in mind. Everything, it is so customized. And we have shared so much with people. We have seen people get sick. We've seen people go to Baba. We've heard about their dogs, their relationships. We know about Israel so much now through Michal's eyes, and it is such a blessing. One of the things that Michal and we have many things in common besides our birthday being a day apart. But the song she just sang is by Hannah Senish, who our daughter is named after. And that it's one of her favorite singers. And the song Eli, Eli, it just takes me to a different place. It's a gift every time you sing, Michal. Thank you. And Hold On to Me, the song that you wrote and you started with, it will be a Baba anthem for centuries to come, I think, because it's
so beautiful.
And Pam, that you give us a new song like every month. It's just incredible. And Betty, my dependent Betty, when anything goes right or wrong, she knows about it. She's jumping on it. It's just the guise that she seems flighty. She is anything but. She's the most grounded person, but she cares so much. She covers all angles of the sky. You know, we have Baba pictures all over the house, and I know many of you do, because on Baba Zoom we've gotten tours of people's houses. And I've got my merch from the incredible entrepreneur that Angela is. And it is true. I said to our daughter, one of the boundaries is we have Baba pictures, but please know we have more pictures of you on the wall than we do of Baba. Well, that's what we told her.
Important.
And but it's really for me when we got I Terry came to Baba in 2012 and me in 2013. So and we would go to the LA Center, and we're very blessed to have a very active Baba Center. But it really truly wasn't until Baba Zoom, until Marta Flores told us to go on, and we were taking a trip to Zion. We had been in the house for like 8 months without going anywhere. And we went and we were listening to Baba Zoom in the car and looking at the majestic canyons of Bryce and Zion with having Baba with us and many of you with us changed me internally. And it was like a Baba boot camp. So even though I had been with Baba for 8 years, it wasn't until Baba Zoom. Baba woke me up at 6 in the morning every morning for 2 years to go to RT. And I was there at night, and it was incredible. And then Baba said, sleep in. You can sleep in. And so, but the Baba RT at night, we have such a collection afterwards. The after RT party, if you will. I know there's a song that probably should be sung during this session. The intimacy that we have with each other. We're there praying for each other's surgeries. Marjapan is our resident prayer-walla. Gave Terry the thrill of her life in 2021 when she gave her a birthday poem, and then again this year we asked for it. But it's having our hearts touched, and even though we've had many people leave LA and leave the earth, this connects us in a very, very deep way. And I thank you all. Diana, who we never got the chance to meet while she was in LA, but we share a lot while we're here. You know what I mean, Diana. I thank you all. And Gail, I hope your team wins in March Madness. Jai Baba.
Oh, fabulous. Yeah. There have been a few relatively new to Baba who've really gotten immersed in Baba as a result of having all these meetings. One of the things that does happen is that, the Meher Center is pretty, talk about active, right? They have meetings literally every day, and some days 2-3 meetings every day. Except for maybe Wednesdays, but then again, sometimes on Wednesday. Anyway, the only day that they typically don't have a meeting is a Wednesday. That's nothing compared to what Baba Zoom can do, and that's what I really wanted to convey was some of that quality of the Meher Center, being able to just, have people show up at meetings even if they're having them every day. So between that and the long time experience with Sahabas that I'd had through the Northeast Gathering, that's another reason why Baba Zoom is structured the way it is. Every day RT, that grounds the whole schedule, and then the meetings having a fixed topic, but then that time between, so that people can bond and talk and kind of catch up to the high that the actual meeting created. I even feel like I know people on Baba Zoom better and deeper than a lot of the locals here, who I see sometimes frequently, but just seeing someone versus actually connecting and deeply being human with, it's quite different. All right, Diana, you had your hand up again?
Yeah, I do have my hand up again because there's something that I'd like to just thank you again, Angela, for, and that is from the beginning, I think you actively invited people from India to be part of Baba's Zoom, and it is already very international. We have, from we have from Israel, we have, I forget her name, from New Zealand, who comes to some meetings. People from different places come. But you act on their own, which is so beautiful. But you actively invited people from India. There was a period, and I think it was during the pandemic, when we had bhajan groups weekly, I think, from India, and then speakers on Friday mornings. And there was Digambar, who used to come, and he doesn't come anymore, but we've had Pratapji for forever. He is as brilliant as ever. It's so precious to spend time with him. And I really value these particular meetings very, very much. I just needed that to be added. Yeah, and if anybody can catch the recording from yesterday, I've never seen him laugh so much. And he was laughing about when he came to the United States and was the guest of the LA Center, Diane and Terry. So it was really funny. Yeah.
And I just add, Diana, my phone rang at 7 in the morning, and it was Pratap.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I had not told him about daylight savings time. And he said, our time, are we right? And could I just do it next week? And it was such an experience to be speaking to Pratap on the phone. But we all worked it out, and it was fine. And we had the nicest meeting. And he told about being a guest, kind of from the guest's perspective, and never all this was before cell phones, before this he wound up was stranded and had a phone number in his pocket, and just the mishaps and I never occurred to me to think about the guest's story. It's a fun meeting to hear. It's a fun story to hear. I recommend it too. Thanks for bringing that up, Diana.
Yay. Yeah, it's fabulous. I feel like, there's probably, if we put any single person on the spot for a weekly thing, we'd find things to say because we're interesting people. Every single person's interesting, you know what I mean? But from our perspective, we're like, oh, but who wants to listen to me? Oh, but who? I don't think that there's any limit to the depth with which any single one of us could share on a regular, weekly, even daily basis. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would love to put more people on the spot and just whoever we can find. I'm in. The answer is yes. And we got 24 hours in a day. Yeah. So carry on. We got plenty of room in the calendar. Whoever wants to blog away, let's go. Pam and Ron, feel free to contribute. Again, I have Michal up for a second share. Go for it.
Yeah, so I just wanted to remind and stress the treasure that we have in the recordings, because not every one of us can be on each one of the programs, and we don't choose to be on each one of the programs, but we can always go back to the recordings. And there's such a treasure, such a big, big treasure. It's so important. It's so varied. It's so beautiful. It's amazing, amazing. Just this block of treasure of Baba, Baba videos. So we didn't talk about that so much, and it is just a gem, just a treasure. Actually, a treasure. Just opening up the box, saying, "Okay, what do I want to see today?" And I have been doing that. I can go to chef's meetings, or I can go to night concert, so I can't go to a certain talk that someone is giving. And I can just go in. I don't have to feel that I missed anything. I can just go into the recording, and it's wonderful. It is wonderful. So thank you also for that.
Even I can't watch all the recordings. I know Betty thinks I do. I don't. I hardly watch any of them. I mean, maybe once a week I might watch a whole.
I watch so many of these. I watch so many of these recordings because you see, you are all busy also with life, and I'm at a certain time of life where I'm not so busy, and so it is a lifeline for me because not only the interactions that I have on the Zoom, but also those beautiful Baba things that I can see there and imbibe and learn from and think about, and also the Baba shares from the center, the weekly Baba shares from the center. So all of these, yeah, these are treasures.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that these recordings, we find them precious now, but as Diana pointed out, we have a treasure trove that we haven't even fully tapped yet because there's recordings of bhajans direct live from India with all the technical difficulties we had sometimes with the internet and what have you. We have so much stuff backlogged. I mean, if someone's just finding out about Bob Zoom now, they have 6 years worth of Jeff Wolverton to catch up on. It's a lot. It's a lot of hours. All the Charles Haynes talks he's given. I mean, it's so precious. Peter Nordine has given talks. It's an incredible treasure trove. Oh, and I wanted to say the reading groups are incredibly important. There's a lot of people who want books read to them because their vision, or maybe they're more auditory people, or I think there's no limit to what we can provide as a service to people. But what's fun is that this is forever. Like, I literally feel like in our next life, when we come back, we're going to be like, oh my gosh, this Meher Baba religion that has happened, we don't understand. What is that? Let me go find something else that's more real. And this is going to be a snapshot in time where we're still informal. We're still able to have our own relationship to Baba, and hopefully that's true for the last cycle of cycles from the Avatar this time around. But I don't know. Baba says that every time he comes, the Avatar comes, he always has to refresh the river and kind of fix our silly human mistakes as we pass things down the line in a game of telephone, right? Well, here we are. We're pretty close to the Avatars dropping with all these with our snapshot on time and all these recordings and what have you. We're pretty darn close. Can you imagine if after Jesus dropped his body, we had recordings of like just a lifetime away from remembering exactly what Jesus actually said, and people who've met him, and you know what I mean?
No,
The
we still
Bible
have
wasn't written
also,
down until 400 years later.
yeah, but we still have also all that Irvin Luck took that I also
Irwin
watched.
Luck. Oh, we have
Yeah, all the
such a
Baba
treasure.
lovers that really met Baba, and all the
Such a
Mandali who
treasure.
lived with him, and all the movies of Baba, all the snapshots of Baba and the videos of Baba. Just yesterday I was watching
Yeah.
Misha's song
Gutenberg,
of
yeah.
Jap of his name with all the beautiful
Beautiful.
pictures of Baba moving around, and wow.
Yeah. Oh, and some of the earlier celebration of the Mandali, when people were really coming to Baba Zoom, we'd have like 30 or 50 people in the room, and the sharing was really rich. Yeah, fewer people. It's still beautiful. It's still very intimate and lovely. It's not about the numbers, but the numbers is fun because you get a lot more inputs that way. Yeah, yeah. Check out some of those early celebrating the Mandali. Gail, you have your hand up.
I do. I'm at work, so I'll be brief. I heard about Baba Zoom in early May of 2020 from Ruthie. I ran into Ruthie, And she said she'd been doing that. So I started going to morning arti. And it was, gosh, a year and a half later that you needed somebody to do night arti. So that's how I got, you needed hosts. So I got involved with night arti, and it has been transformative. It's been wonderful. Thank you all.
Yeah.
You are a great host, darling. And I love your singing. Angel. Angel likes singing.
Yay. Thank you so much for all you do for Baba Zoom, Gail. You are also a lifeline. Diane Terry?
Well, just I'm going to repeat something that y'all heard, but the person, Marta Flores, who brought us to Baba Zoom, just came on. And so I want it recorded in her mind how she changed our lives. And there aren't enough words to express my gratitude. Jai Baba.
Beautiful. And how did Marta find Baba Zoom? She's like, oh, pshaw, you're still muted while you do all that. All that humility, all that false humility has been muted out. Let's just say what you want to
No, it
say.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was asleep when Diane texted me. I thought, oh God, I dragged myself up. Oh God, oh God. Anyway, thank you, Diane, and thank you, Angela. I could not have been alive without Baba Zoom in those last years. I swear to God, it is my entire social life. That's it. First for pandemic, and then with just stuff with my body, and then the hip, and then all that. It's just been, and now I have all this family that because of love, I came on this screen. I swear to God, I wasn't awake yet. But thank you, Diane. Of course, it's a joy. Both all of you guys, all of you, every single box here has brought me so much love. And even when I wasn't feeling good, that was just amazing to have this family and the laughing together and the singing with Ron and Pam. And each one has brought a treasure. It's just amazing. I don't know who you are, Angela. I don't know what soul you are, but truly, Baba has gifted us with you. And not only you, though, the ability to technically do all this. I mean, that's where most of us flounder. It's like we've been putting pieces together since you started this, thinking, oh, I don't know how to do this. And then we're doing it, 2-3 years later, something of it. So thank you, Angela, for I can't even the unlimited hours that you've put into this beside doing your own life and service to Baba. Just thank you. Thank you all. Every single person in these boxes, thank you. And I just love you dearly. So much. Really, you've lifted my life up into Baba's arms, truly.
Jai Baba.
Jai
Baba, thank you for that. Because
Angela is the zoomy Wonder Woman. Zoomy Wonder Woman.
The Zoomy Wonder Window?
Wonder Woman.
Oh,
Wonder
yes,
Woman.
the Zoomy Wonder Woman. That's what she is. Yeah. That's good.
It's been so many years she calls me that I no longer blush. No, it's just like, yeah, that's right. That's who I am. I did want to do a little shout out to Jim Meyer. He used to come on every month, and we used to. Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
love
yeah.
sense,
God.
love sense, love sense.
Yeah.
To you, Jim. Yeah.
Miss you, Jim.
Oh, miss you.
And as in all things, I just feel like on Baba Zoom we grab what we can and run with it, If you can only give 5 sessions, we take 5 sessions. If you can give 5,000, we'll take them all. So, yeah, Jai Baba. Ron, go for it.
Yeah, well, I have a couple of things that came to mind. Um, when Betty sang "Don't Worry, Be Happy," I was thinking to myself, Jim Meyer had so much fun creating these songs that he wrote, especially Well, I like to sing some of the old songs from the 70s that
Mhm.
I was hearing him sing in the original kitchen, and it was really quite something. But his later songs are just these simple songs, just like that "Don't Worry, Be Happy," where he puts together little thoughts and ideas, and it just must have been so fun for him to do it. I know because it's been fun for me to create songs as well. And one of the songs that I came up with, based upon something that apparently Baba said, according to Francis Brabazon, uh, I'm reminded of. I wasn't intending to sing it or anything, but I'm reminded of it because of what people are saying about this platform that we have available. It's so
Bonus,
rich.
your sound is very low. Can you say something about the mic?
How about that? Any better? Can you hear?
It's good for me.
Okay, good. Well, so I wrote this song, "The Lion's Share," and in it, Bob is telling the people that here's a treasure and it's open, it's available, and you can come and loot it. And I believe the people that are here and the people that attend the Baba Zoom meetings, they're those ones that have the lion's heart, that courageous quality, and they want what Baba's got to give, and they're finding it here and in a lot of other places. But you gotta just come and get it as much as you can get. And I really appreciate all of you doing that and having that great heart to do it.
Beautiful image. And thank you for the voice. It was better.
Sing another song, Ron.
Gonna sing? You gonna sing?
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. All right, I'll sing this song. This is something I came up with. I was reading an album. This is when there were LPs. this goes way back, um, and I saw this little poem that uh, the guy who created the album. His name was Biff Rose. I don't know if you people can remember Biff Rose, but so I wrote down this little poem that was on the album cover, and then eventually, probably not too long after that, I sat down and I tried to sing it. And so it came out like this. I'm not sure if I don't think this very often, but I'm going to give it a shot. Oh, wait a minute. I got to lower this a little bit. If you really want to live the way you ought, you've got to stop living in a world of thought. Thoughts are the serpents that climb up the spine, and you've got yours, and I've got mine. And then we can't touch, and then we can't feel, 'cause we're too busy thinking that our thoughts are real. If you really want to live the way you ought, you've got to stop living in a world of thought. Thoughts are the serpents that climb up the spine, and you got yours, and I've got mine. She's got hers, and thou hast thine, and you've got yours, and I've got mine. Roughly how it goes.
Love it, love it, love it.
Wonderful.
Good
Are
one.
we gonna hear Lion's share at some time this morning, Ron? You enticed us talking about it.
Oh, go to YouTube and listen to that version.
Okay.
You haven't done that. Yeah. I'll
Mm.
sing it. That song's not going anywhere. That's my
No.
favorite.
I think Pam has been
Pam's up, huh?
getting another song ready.
Problem is I can't choose which song to do, but I've got so many I want.
You've got 500 to choose from.
Can't you just do them all?
She has. How about we pick a number and you play that song?
I think I'm going to play a humorous song for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
yay.
Oh, and by the way, I want the Baba Zoom song too.
Oh, okay. I do have that ready too. Okay, this is called I Miss Myself Already by Chris Barker and Ken Ridgestadt. And it's about reincarnation and how we, become a different person when we reincarnate. So we're not this person anymore. That we love this person, but we're not going to see them anymore. When I reincarnate in another time and place, I won't remember anything about this form and face. I'll be another person, a Bobby or a Betty. I'll be long forgotten, I miss myself already. I spent a lot of effort accumulating stuff. I gathered night and day, but it never was enough. I should have spent my time saying, Nettie, Nettie, I won't miss all that junk, but I miss myself already. Oh, I miss myself already, I'm so very fond of me. I can't think of anyone that I would rather be. So what if I get famous or rich like J. Paul Getty? I won't be who I am today, I miss myself already. Sad to say the day will come when this gal is gone. The world will mark my passing with a great big yawn. Just a little ripple, a tiny swirling eddy. And there I go down the drain, I miss myself already. Oh, I miss myself already. Here's a teardrop for my pal. I look back on my life and say, what a special gal. My thread of life will part as if sliced by a machete. I gotta tell you folks that I miss myself already. People on the path, advancing slow and steady. Your ego will get shredded like so much confetti. I don't want to spoil your party, I'm not envious or petty. But come on now, be honest, don't you miss yourself already? Oh, I miss myself already, I'm so very fond of me. I can't think of anyone that I would rather be. So what if I get famous or rich like J. Paul Getty? I won't be who I am today, I miss myself already. I miss myself already, don't you miss yourself already? I miss myself already, don't you miss yourself already?
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Oh, Baba. You wrote it? No, you said you didn't write it?
Chris Barker and Ken Ridgestadt, who live in Asheville.
Oh,
What
they're Baba
a
lovers?
Yeah, yeah, they are, and they're excellent.
Yeah.
They're so funny.
fabulous.
But it
Yeah,
sounds,
Chris Barker's been
What?
on.
it sounds Irish, so I thought, for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Well, I'll miss you too. I think I'll carry you in my heart. So, when I'll go to the other world,
Uh,
I'll be carrying all of you, so I won't have to miss you.
Oh.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, there
better
must be a
hold
way. There must be a way.
We'll all be together again, of course.
We'll
We're
meet
so
up. We'll meet up.
excited. Yeah, we're gonna throw a float as a log jam down
We're all cohorts. We're soul cohorts. We're not gonna get rid of each other that easy.
Yeah, we'll miss you all. Yes.
You want to hear the Baba Zoom song?
Yeah, sing the Baba Zoom song.
Right. And you can sing along muted, of course. Zoom baba 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 zoom baba baba zoom baba 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 zoom baba baba zoom baba 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 zoom baba baba zoom baba 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 zoom baba baba. There's a place in cyberspace where we meet to share Baba's grace. Baba zoom 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 Baba zoom. Baba zoom 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 Baba zoom. Zoom baba 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 zoom baba baba zoom baba 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 zoom baba baba zoom baba 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 zoom baba baba zoom baba 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 zoom. Well, it started when the pandemic came, and it stayed like a long burning flame. Baba zoom 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 baba zoom. Baba zoom 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 baba zoom. Zoom baba 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 zoom baba baba zoom baba 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 zoom baba baba zoom baba 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 zoom baba baba zoom baba 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 zoom baba baba. There's a place in cyberspace where you can meet and not show your face. Baba zoom 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 baba zoom. Baba zoom 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 baba zoom. Zoom baba 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 zoom baba baba 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 zoom.
Ooh.
Yay!
Yay, Baba Zoom.
Ah, Baba.
Fantastic. Well, on that note, I think we can wrap up the formal part of our meeting. Formal, in quotes. If we would all unmute and we'll say Jai Baba 3 times. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai.
Jay.
Avatar Meher Baba Ki
Baba
Jai.
Jay. Jay
Jai
Baba.
Baba. So much gratitude for all of you and for Baba and for the inspiration that keeps us going every single day.
Amazing place. Thank you,
Jai
Baba. Thank you,
Baba.
Angela. Thank you
Thank
all.
you. Thank you, everyone. We'll stop
Wow.
the recording.
Great 6 years.
Does anyone know what